Los Angeles area. That's according to ICE, and the agency is blaming California's sanctuary policies for doing that. Joining us now with reaction, retired ICE director, Fox News contributor Tom Homan. Tom, what's going to stop this cycle? This seems so ridiculous. It's keeping people unsafe. Where's the pushback?
Well, there is quite a lot of pushback. I mean, the California Sheriff's Association, I met with them several times on with the ICE director. They come out against SB 54. So this sheriff in LA County, he's on the outside looking in. So he's even walked away from his own organization on this. And since this was signed by Governor Jerry Brown, a lot of sheriffs have come out and used for examples people they've released that went on to commit murder and rape. So the sheriffs themselves are pushing back. But it's going to be up to the voters. The voters got to get out there and make their voices heard on this.
Right, because if you're saying, I don't want ICE to cooperate with your local sheriff's department, there's a lack of coordination for people who already broke the law by coming here, at the very least.
Not only that, but you know, these politicians claim that these sanctuary laws protect the immigrant communities. And you and I both know, Brian, if you look at Montgomery County, just here in Maryland, where they had the 9 rapes in 2 months, and 8 of those victims were actually in the immigrant community. So these people get released to the immigrant community, commit crimes against the immigrant community. So it's not protecting the immigrant community. This sheriff has taken a political stance. He forgot the oath he's taken. He stopped being a cop, became a politician, right, because he's not protecting his communities as much as he could.
You know, it's amazing. I know you don't get into politics, but if you listen to all the candidates on the left, they all want to abolish ICE and crack down on law enforcement. If you're a law enforcement family, or if you're actually in law enforcement, it's pretty clear who's got your back. In fact, the administration is trying to still stop the sanctuary city policy. This is still in the courts, right?
Yeah, DOJ is still fighting the sanctuary city policy. They're appealing it to the highest court level. And look, you're right, Brian. This president, all law enforcement across this country knows that this president, President Trump, has their back. He's done it from day one. He supports law enforcement. He's fighting for them. He wants, he wants communities to be safe. So yeah, we got the right guy. These people running for Democratic nomination, every one of them wants sanctuary cities. They want open borders. They want, they want to abolish ICE. That's why they will not beat this president in 2020.
Well, very interesting. I don't know how it's going to play out, but I saw yesterday they're building new wall. So when people say they're not building new wall, they're just replacing old wall. What do you know about this?
They are absolutely building new wall in new areas. However, they are replacing some dilapidated fencing because the Border Patrol says this is where we need it first. This is where the traffic is coming through right now. So some of it is replacing existing fencing, but that's not because of any other reason than the Border Patrol says we need this fencing replaced right here because this is where the drugs are coming through. This is where people are coming through. Fix this first. So the president is doing exactly what the Border Patrol is asking him to do. He's living up to his promise, and it's working. The Border Patrol agents, I talk to them every day. The Border Patrol agents say it's working. The promise of the fence has been real, and it's had a great effect. Look at the numbers on the border; they're going down.
And Democrats in the past have believed that. Tom Homan, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
We by the way, reached out to the LA mayor's office, and we did not hear back. But there is a time difference. Meanwhile, the investigation into the origins of the Russian probe is expanding. Get this.